from, and you already did this. We already did this already. You just didn't know it. Okay, we're going to generate glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. So what are they going to be? What are non-carbohydrate sources?
Protein.
So protein, very good, amino acids, and
Lipids.
yeah, fatty acids and glycerol. Absolutely. These are non-carbohydrate sources. So remember, amino acids, depending upon the kind they are, can be converted to pyruvate. Okay. Some of them can form acetocoenzyme A. So usually we have glucagon, but why would you even have it? You're doing it now for some of you. Sometimes instead of going through the metabolic pathway of breaking down the carbohydrates from glycogen or fats or whatever, it just makes more sense to just kind of do this because it kind of evens out the metabolic pathways. So you can have cellular metabolism going at the same time, usually not some at the same time. Usually if glycolysis is high, you'll have very low gluconeogenesis. Does that make sense? And vice versa. Okay? So obviously if glycolysis is high, that means you have lots of carbohydrates. That means you have a lot of glucose. So here, you're going to use this when you don't have a lot of carbohydrate. So we saw this, amino acids, and the breakdown of amino acids can enter the Krebs cycle either as pyruvate or acetocoenzyme A, depending upon whether they're glucogenic or ketogenic. Okay, fatty acids. They can enter the Krebs cycle as acetocoenzyme A. Glycerol as pyruvate, and then we go into the Krebs cycle. Actually, pyruvate, glycerol, pyruvate, in this case we want to produce glucose. So this is going to go into the circulatory system, and it's going to be transported to different parts of the cell. So depending upon the cell it's in, it may undergo the Krebs cycle, but then these also, as you know, can reverse to eventually form glucose too. So usually gluconeogenesis takes place mainly in the liver, a little bit in the kidneys, but mainly in the liver, and then the liver will then send out this glucose if it's not using it for its own use. Okay? And here, interestingly, the glycerol right here, forming the glucose, it actually can do that pathway where we say there's DHAP. You remember that? You want to find your DHAP? Look at your glycolysis. You saw that? Glycolysis. Yeah, right here. So sometimes in the liver cells, the glycerol can, you go through this route first, you go pyruvate, and then to this route, then the glucose. So, okay, so let me see, anything else on gluconeogenesis? Oh, Cori cycle. So involved with gluconeogenesis, sometimes the pyruvate as a separate category. There's something called the Corey cycle, named after two scientists, last name is Corey.